Hey guys, it's your girl Kamaya Customs, and I'm here with my first video. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here on this page, welcome baby, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that like button. It only takes 2 seconds. You can also go ahead and send it to a friend if you want to, for real, because you know that only takes 2 seconds too. But you know, I ain't gonna ask for too much. If you're new here, thank you. If this is your second time on this page because you subscribed the first time after seeing my trailer video or seeing my links, I love you. Okay, let me just say that. If you're supporting me before the world catches on, thank you, baby. Thank you. You would not be disappointed, and I love you. Like, I love you for real. You're my baby. Y'all can go ahead and go in them comments. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want to hit. Whatever. I'm open to it all. This is what we're here for. No negativity, nothing but positive vibes, nothing but sewing, nothing but helping each other grow. And that's it. This is my first video. I'm excited. I'm nervous. It's weird. I'm talking into a camera, talking to myself. I don't really do like, you know, it's one thing to talk to myself on a normal, because I do that every day. You know, they say geniuses talk to themselves. I truly believe that because I do it every single day. But it's another thing to be sitting in the camera talking to myself. Like, it's definitely getting weird. It's definitely looking crazy. But I mean, like, you know, anything for my clients, anything to help my business grow. So here we are. Don't mind my face mask. This is a turmeric face mask to go ahead and get rid of those dark marks, because I'm not playing. I'm tapping into my skincare journey because, baby, I'm done with the acne looking like I'm going through puberty. I don't have time for that. I'm 22 years old, okay? And my face needs to look like it. That's where we at. So y'all gonna get this turmeric face mask, and y'all gonna be okay with it because y'all understand what's going on. Y'all understand the struggle. You understand, baby. You gotta do what you gotta do. But hey, y'all wanted to get to know me. I'm giving y'all the real me, the raw me, the uncut. Y'all gonna see me looking crazy on here half the time. Y'all might get a little something every now and again, but I already know how I'm gonna be looking on this channel, and I don't care. Y'all wanna get to know the girl, we're doing a Q&A. I'm 22 years old. I'm a seamstress, and I'm a boutique owner. Question number 1. We hopping straight into it. We ain't even doing no gimmicks. What made me get into sewing? Quarantine. COVID-19. That's where it all started. So February of last year, or 2019, what is it? What are we in, 2021, 2019? I don't know. Whenever COVID started, that February, I remember that specifically. Being stuck in the house, I couldn't do it. I was going crazy. I'm a busybody. I'm somebody that needs to be on the move. I have too many thoughts, too many plans that I want to put into motion. So being still, sitting still, being in the house, not being able to go outside, socialize, move around, do this, do that, drove me crazy. I couldn't do it. That's not for me. And so, but with COVID, you had to, you feel me? So being stuck in the house forced me into a position to learn something to occupy my time. That's really what it came into play. At the time also, I had stopped smoking, so I needed something to occupy that time. If you have smoked before you were smoking, you know what I'm talking about. So I needed something to fill that time up, and sewing was what intrigued me. I actually started out with sewing wigs. I was sewing wigs on a sewing machine. I thought that that was my niche, that was my thing. That's what I wanted to do. Making wigs for other people was not as exciting as I thought. Okay, making a wig for myself, exciting. Ooh, I can't wait. Wigs for other people? Not for me, shorty, not for me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's literally, and I learned that once I got my first 2 customers. They still haven't got their wigs to this day. Okay? Like, I just could not. And they're family, so you feel me? They understand they're gonna get their outfits they're gonna, you feel me? I'm gonna work it out. But they still have not got their wigs to this day because I learned that it's not my thing and I don't want to do it, so I'm not doing it. Simple. And honestly, it's sewing wigs on a sewing machine that I'm on YouTube, and you feel me, I started coming across videos of people making clothes on a sewing machine. So I'm like, y'all making clothes from scratch on a sewing machine. Like, you're making this outfit out of nothing, and you hard. I want parts, so I got parts. You feel me? I started YouTubing, seeing videos from thrifters, going to the thrift store, buying items that were larger, making them into different pieces, smaller items, whatever. Intrigued, loved everything about it, to the point where that's where I started. I started off going to the thrift store, buying larger items, cutting them into smaller pieces. Here's actually my first project on that, right here. You see that? I went to the thrift store, I bought an oversized sweater, and I cut it into this. And that's when I learned, once I completed this, I was set. You feel me? That's what I wanted to do. But I was so amazed with myself. I was so amazed with the fact that I actually just created a different piece, or created a piece, period. Like, that actually fit at that. Because, baby, let me tell you, when I first started, all the items that I made were this big. Like, I could not get a toe, a calf, an arm. I couldn't get nothing inside of anything. And I mean, I would spend hours on projects. I would spend weeks, a week or two, and I would stay up, sun up, sun down. I would stay up, sun down, to create these pieces, and these pieces would come out the size of this. I mean, I was devastated, but I was also motivated, because if I can clearly do it, I can clearly make something, but I just need to get it my size now. So that motivated me to be able to get some pieces that I could actually fit some body parts into, you know? So I just kept practicing, making little pieces here and there. I have so many pieces that I've created since I've started. I don't even know where they are at this point, but I definitely have some pictures, you know what I mean? Got you. But yeah, that is why I got into sewing. That is how I got into sewing. Question number 2. What's my favorite piece and why? This bad boy right here. Ew. Do you see the gloves? Do you see the glove? This is beginner Kamaya right here. Beginner. Just started, fresh out the box. Don't play with me, okay? That's when I knew I wasn't one of them. Right there, that piece right there. I don't even have a name for it. That's just my favorite piece, and I can't find it, so it's also like I'm not about to, I'm just gonna have to recreate it. But also the icing on the cake for me, that was the definite, I love sewing, I want to sew. Like, I want to be able to do this for good. Like, this is what I want to be able, this is what I'm gonna do. So, here we are, sewing. Period. I've been sewing for at least a year minimum. I know that for sure. Yeah, it's been a journey so far. Question number 3. Do I ship internationally? Short answer, yes, I do. It's very difficult, it's very annoying, it's very expensive, but yes, I do ship internationally. Question number 4. My first custom piece. Right here, bam. First piece that I accomplished, that I need pictures in this. Where's the backdrop? I need to show people that I just got this done. I need y'all to see my work, period. Like, I was hyped. I did my makeup for the shoot. I was hyped. Like, this was the first, oh yeah, I'm about to up. Question number 5. What's my turnaround time? 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 day processing, same day or next day shipping. Now, when it comes to gowns, you know, exquisite gowns or those extravagant pieces that require that intricate detailing, or it might require that hand sewing, a week is going to be the processing time. It can take a lot of time, and depending on if I have other orders, that might not be the first thing on the list. So I have to give myself time. Also, it's like, what if I mess up? What if I get damn near done this piece and then I cut a hole in it? Because I've done that before. I have to have that time to be able to make that up. And although I've gotten much better with that, and I make sure now that I go real slow, and that's part of why my processing, I have processing days. I go slow when it comes to creating items for other people, because it needs to be top notch. I can't go and just give you anything. When you walk into a store, you know, and you're going to buy a shirt or a jacket or something, you don't see loose threads or hems, incomplete hems. You don't see that, so you're not going to see that with me. So I got to make sure that that's not the case. So Sorry, but that's just what it is. Question number 6. If I have my own fabric, can I get a discount? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You having your own fabric is one of the biggest pluses that you will ever be able to have when it comes to me. Because when it comes to sewing, let me tell you, baby, fabric is not cheap. Let me say that one more time. Fabric is not cheap. It's actually very expensive. So for example, I have this fabric right here. I'm going to show you. This fabric right here. Little stretch, nothing crazy, nothing. $20 a yard. This is $20 a yard. So let me put it into play for you. When it comes to making, say, a pair of pants, you need 2 yards. Regardless, 1 yard is not going to cut it. That's one leg, for real, when it comes down to it. 2 yards, that's $40 already in fabric. Mind you, where's your profit? Where's the labor service? That's not even included. So I'm already $40 in for a pair of pants, which is why being a seamstress is hard. I will say that it's hard when it comes to the world that we're in already, when you can just go to AliExpress or Amazon and buy some leggings or some pants for no more than $15-20. You know, so it's definitely on the difficult side. For your $40 in already, say I charge $20 for the service. That's $60 for some pants already. Who? Not me. Who paid $60 for some pants, for some leggings, for some this stretchy? The air is gonna go right through when you walk outside. Who paid $60? Because I know I'm not. And one thing with me about Kamaya, I put myself in other people's shoes. Therefore, I have to think logically. I have to think realistically. I have to compare the competition. It's difficult. I will say that it's difficult. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to make it work. I'm still trying to find my demographic, trying to find my audience, trying to find those who are willing to pay that extra $40-50 to get that custom outfit. And it's difficult. It's just the world that we live in, and I'm okay with that. I'm coming to terms with it because I know that there are people out there who are going to support. I know that people out there who are going to understand. They're going to prefer to have a black stylist creating their outfits for them, you know. And that's also why I'm tapping into the exquisite gowns, the prom dresses. That's coming soon. You're going to start seeing a lot more of those type of outfits, because when it comes to creating custom outfits and when it comes to providing that service for people, it has to be something that you cannot go into a store and find. That's what I really pride myself on, and that's really my goal. Question number 7. Do I tailor items? I do. What does that mean? If you have an item that's too big, I can make it smaller for you. Now, if it's too small, there is no making it bigger. That's one thing when it comes to sewing, when it comes to fabric, there is no making something bigger, baby. So, I'm sorry. I could do some cutouts, add some different fabric, you get some different styles going on in that one piece. But when it comes to making something bigger, baby, if it's too small, it's just too small, baby. I'm sorry. But yes, I actually do tailor items. I actually have a few items back here that are on the list of tailoring for my mom. But yeah, I do. Question number 8. What's my next project? What am I working on? I'm working on a crushed velvet jumpsuit. No, not a jumpsuit. Crushed velvet. What is it? Sweatsuit. I'm working on a crushed velvet sweatsuit right now. I'm actually trying to get that out tomorrow so that I can start, maybe possibly getting some orders. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, here are the pants. You see that material? You see that fabric? Damn, I love this fabric. Like, love. Orion blue. I'm in love. But yes, I am currently working on this piece right here. I just added a zipper and whatnot yesterday. I'm honestly thinking about going in and adding a hood, because it's a sweatsuit's supposed to have a hood, but I didn't have enough fabric, so I had to do what I had to do, make it work, baby. And boom, 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 I did what I had to do. But yes, crushed velvet, that's the next project. That's what I'm working on. Question number 9. Top 5 inspiration, if I have any. Number one on the list is Rihanna. Baby, don't play with that girl. She is not one of them. I knew from when Riri wore that ball gown with the crystallized cap and the, baby, I love her. I love you, Riri. I fucking love you. Like, she does no wrong to me. Like, one thing with me, I love a raw ass bitch. Raw, explicit, give it to them how you want, don't care what anybody think. Rihanna is that. And if you go on my Instagram and you see some of the people I've made already, it's based on being raw, being undeniably, uncontrollably, being unapologetically Kamaya. Me, like, one thing with me, I'm not gonna hide the fact that I love my body shape, I love my body type, I love the curves that I have, little, big. I'm gonna wear items that are gonna flaunt those things because I'm comfortable doing that. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I do not care what anyone thinks. I went to the grocery store like this today, grabbed a few items. Do you think I care? No, I don't, baby. I have the body for it. And 9 times out of 10, those who don't like it is because you don't have the body for it. How are you mad at me, Stank? I don't care. You can be mad. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna wear what I want. I'm gonna be sexy doing it every time, baby. Period. By the way, I made this shirt. Yes, I did. Number 2, Teyana Taylor. I love Teyana Taylor's style, that casual, laid back, but yet don't make me tap into my sexy, you wish you could handle this body type of energy. I love her. Like, I love the way she puts things together, whether you think that it matches or looks good together or not. 9 times out of 10, your favorite artist, inspiration, style, whatever, Teyana Taylor is their inspo. She's shit. Period. Naturally, the shit at that. Like, if you see my two top fashion inspirations are natural. And not that I have a problem with those who get their body done, whatever. That's you do you. But I'm natural. I love a natural look. I love the women who represent for the natural ladies, because in this world, everyone thinks that they have to be curvy, licious, big booty, wisdom teeth body babies. And you don't. You don't, baby. You don't. You were born with what you were born with. The shape, the pudge, whatever. You were born with that. Own it. And I'm one of those people. I love people who can own what they do, what they wear, what they say. Rihanna and Teyana Taylor are those people. I am located between Baltimore and Edgewood. I currently live in Baltimore. My headquarters are in Edgewood, Maryland. Y'all wanted a Q&A. Y'all wanted to get to know the girl. And so there it is. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. K Customs out. I'll see y'all next time. We doing a day in the life next video. Period.